Hi, ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. When I turn the television on and I see the people in Gaza and I see how they have been messed up, how they've been separated, divided, destroyed, the pain and suffering that's caused by people who say they represent God. As I see food being passed out to them, they're just stretching, trying to get food, food. And in my mind, I'm thinking, this is the earth. Human beings have been on this earth since it almost appears since the earth been here. And here they are, acting like this. People are hungry. The next level is like animals start eating animals. So you have people eating people, and it seems to be okay with human beings. They tell me that's why the dinosaurs were kicked off this earth. And it seems as if human beings are trying to do everything they possibly can to get kicked off this earth without the right to exist. Human beings without the right to exist. Yes, when I see this pain and suffering go on, I cry. Sometimes I look foolish, perhaps, but my tears will not stay still. And here I am, speaking today. When I see children in here and I see that they are being denied adequate food or education or health care, it tears me up. Because what is this? When I see parents or just adults who don't have careers, who don't have jobs. It tears me up when I think about people who do have jobs, but struggle from day to day just to live. It blows my mind. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I know you think you got it going on, many of you, especially if you got what you call a decent job. If you're a doctor, or a lawyer, or engineer, something like this, you probably make a big check. And when you got that big check and you compare that check to the people who have no check or a very small check, then that make your check look like a great big check. And it makes you feel good. But it can only make you feel good because you've accepted the philosophy. You accepted the indoctrination of life according to Republicans or Democrats or whites or blacks or Americans or others. You've accepted that as being it. They have told you that it is the greatest things since God, and that God actually ordained it. They have told you that they are the greatest nation on the face of the earth. They have told you that you are the smartest people and you can do anything and you're the most magnificent. Everybody has told you this. And none of you not only can fix the big problem, you can't even fix the small problem at home. You go to church and you got a big book, doesn't do anything but confuse you. You went there confused. Now all of a sudden they're giving you some more stuff that's supposed to loosen you up. You are more confused than you can ever be. And you got a guy down in the pulpit who doesn't even know what he's doing. So he's just talking, and you can tell what he's talking is about if he got any money. If he doesn't have any money, just say he's a poor preacher and talking to poor folks. But his jest is the same. So what's happening, ladies and gentlemen, is this. We're all here. And we can create because it is us. God gave us a perfect earth, gave us a perfect environment. God gave us perfection and put us here. Now, we have choice because we don't have to do one thing. We can do another thing. And in doing those things, we do things that have different types of results, different type of outcomes. Some of the results and outcomes are great. We love it. Some of them are not. And so that would tell me that the reason for that is the same as not putting my hand back in the fire a second time. That ain't going here. So that's the way life teaches us. And as we learn, we practice it. And as we practice it, we become a showboat to those who haven't learned yet. And they begin to see why we don't get burned. They know now that don't mess with fire. So all of those things are taught just like that. And if you want to write them down and save them, so sometimes if things happen and you seem to get off track a little bit, or you just want to share with others who are young, but they can get some advanced information, but you're sharing the truth. with them. And that truth benefits them in life. And what are you doing? We're actually showing them what we have learned is basically essential to exist on this earth. Food, clothing, shelter, education, healthcare, transportation, infrastructure, and all these other things that people can make or will do. This is what we've learned. But basically, it's about survival. That's when we talk about food and clothing and shelter. The education, healthcare stuff is about advancement. But in it all, it represents the fact that people have careers, people have jobs. These resources that have been made available to us are at the hands of workers, people who have chosen their stay in life, and they're doing it as it is supposed to be. But there's something that happens when you do it right that is not happening now. When you do it right, you choose to do that which you love. And when you're doing that which you love, you get your greatest joy. So your living is loving and receiving joy. Now, that is a result of you doing what? You are putting your faith not in any other man, because you know any man has no more power than you, even though what we do is different. That no man got the power over another man. However, men, women, people can come together and organize and follow rules and regulations that they have set to achieve a certain end. But never does any man, any group, or anyone has the right to instruct another man or woman or child to do that which is wrong, do that which is evil. And no man has a woman has the right or the weakness, well, you might have the weakness, but the permission to humble yourself and bend to evil. Now, you don't know that. You don't know that. I don't care what you think. You don't know that. You didn't, and you probably haven't heard it before. But the only way you can practice it, doesn't make any difference if you heard it or not, is if you have changed. Your mind has been renewed, and you really have accepted God. And this, my friend, are your receipts. Otherwise, it's just talk. It's like people say, it's just fake. It can be good fake, but everything has its test. And the whole test of life, the whole test of whether you deserve to be in heaven or whether you deserve to actually receive heaven after it's been given to you and you've turned it down, you've resisted it all. After that has happened to you, the only evidence that you have that justifies you now experiencing this is that you are willing to put your life on the line for it. In other words, you will do right, even if it means you die. Now that's, my friends, and you achieve that by learning, trusting God, and realizing to do unto others as you've had others to do unto you. That'll take care of your business. I just got some people coming home. I've been imposing myself on them, taking care of this and that. But now I'm going to close, and I want to thank you so very much for giving me this your time. This is Billy Marcus, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. Saying goodbye for now.